Hey guys, Dustin with Florit coming to you today because of all of the nasty water problems that we've all been having around here. So wanted to get you guys a little bit of information because I know there's gonna be a ton of people out there trying to figure out how to take care of the moisture in their basement. Some a little, some a lot. So I'm gonna kind of cover that guy for you guys real quick here. So first off, I do want to throw in a disclaimer. You want to make darn sure if you have water surrounding your house, be careful if you decide to remove the moisture from the basement. It can create foundational issues. Again, you start to create a depressurization, and that depressurization actually can cause those walls to cave in. So quick disclaimer on that. But outside of that, if the water has started to subside, and again, you're ready to be able to start cleaning up this mess that you've got in the house, or if you've just got water seeping in from the basement, it's nothing too major. Again, these are gonna be some tips that'll help you. So first off, we wanna remove as much water physically as we can. So again, if we can get out, like if you've got a standing amount of water, we want a sump pump in there, pumping it out. Then you want to come in with your shop vac and your mops and all of that stuff. And again, mop up, shop vac up as much of that excessive amount of water as you possibly can. That's where you're going to really want to get started. From there as well, if you had standing water in the basement, you're going to want to remove all of the wall base. You're going to want to go ahead and pull out all of the flooring that might be absorbent, like carpet and pad. And you're going to want to go ahead and take that pad and carpet outside. The pad's going to have to go in the trash. You'll never get it dry fast enough to be able to salvage it. The carpet, if you can get dryers going on it and get it up off the ground and everything else, and even sometimes leaving it in the basement, but get it up off the floor and get some dryers running, you can a lot of times get that dried out. And actually, again, because of some of the topical disinfectants that are out there, sometimes we can salvage that carpet. The baseboard though as well, I would go ahead and pull all your, if you had water standing in the basement, pull all your wall base off, drill holes with a 1/2-inch drill bit along the bottom of the wall, ideally below the baseboard line, so that when you put the baseboard back on later, it'll cover those holes up. But that'll allow water to evacuate the wall cavity, and also it'll allow airflow again in that wall cavity, which will help again evacuate out and dry that out so you don't end up with mold and mildew issues down the road. But then once you've got all that, again, excessive amount of moisture, you want to get fans going in there and start trying to evaporate as much moisture as you possibly can. Those fans, again, as many fans as you can. Ask your neighbors if they don't have water in their basement. Get as many fans and movement as you can, and crank up the heat. So again, I know furnace running that thing is going to be expensive, but if you can get that heat pumping up there, you're going to start creating more evaporation. But then that evaporation needs to go somewhere, guys. That's where the dehumidifier is really going to come in. So again, a commercial dehumidifier or even your residential household dehumidifier. Again, I did not say humidifier. Make sure it's a dehumidifier. You're trying to take the moisture out. But then too, if it's got a bucket on it, just remember that bucket's going to be filling up very, very fast, very, very regularly, and it's going to have to get dumped all the time. So some of the commercial style or some of the other different designs that are out there either have bigger buckets or whatever. Make sure again that those, when they're getting filled, they're getting dumped so that you're getting that water out of the actual basement. So again, that's going to be getting it all dried up for you guys. But then also, because this is a type 2 water in an insurance world, because it is groundwater, there is possible that there is different types of things in this water. So you do want to utilize some type of disinfectant. Now, if you've got all the carpet out of there and everything else, there's lots of different things. I mean, even bleaches and stuff like that you can use to disinfect. But of course, be careful with those if you are going to spray like carpets or your walls or anything of that nature. And then there's even some types of disinfectants out there you can get from, like your Home Depot and Menard and stuff of that nature. But to really take this to the next level, because some of the problems that are going to be out there are going to be quite extreme, make sure again that you also keep in mind there is people out there like Stamatic, Paul Davis Restoration, Yellow Van, Pro Clean Solutions, which of course we've done some videos with in the past. Many of those companies that are out there that can really truly help you guys. They have the commercial dehumidifiers. They have, again, the machines that they can come out and they can really suck the water out of the carpet way better than what your shop vac is and all of that. So again, make sure you stay tuned with all of those people. But of course, even ourselves, when it comes time to putting it back together, you got some carpet that you pulled out that maybe again we can reinstall call, let us know. We'd love to help you out. But so guys, with that, hopefully that helps. If you got any further questions, of course, give us a call down here at the office and we'll try to help you as much as we can, or maybe be able to direct you to somebody that can, again, really make sure you guys get this taken care of, and that way you don't end up with mold and mildew and other problems in your basement. So, all right, have a great day.